Hey guys, welcome to Not So Random Chat, the nighttime live stream where we talk about whatever we want to. So, settle in and grab your libation. It could be your wine or tea or coffee or whatever you want to drink. And let's just sit back and chill. I'll be with you in a moment. Are you guys ready? Okay, well, so am I. So let's get into it. Here I come. Hola, from the west side. Hey, Lifted. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I still got my rain going, y'all. Because it's still firing these freaking YouTube streets, y'all. All right, let me come on camera. Hey. Yeah, I have no sleeves tonight because it is it was hot today here in sunny California. And I have my libation for the evening. A little sparkling wine with fruit. So I want to start out. I've been hearing some news in the YouTube streets in regards to a content creator in the Black sector. I don't know if he considers himself Black or roasting, because he does everything. I don't know if he considered himself a troll, but I've been hearing this evening that the content creator Beasley for president has passed. And if that's true, you know, prayers to his family and everything. I hope that it's not true. You know, I mean, you know, Beasley could be a pain in the ass, but you know, nobody's wishing death on anybody on the platform. Yeah, Lifter, that's what I'm hearing. And I know that Beasley was like around the same age as me, you know, because a couple of months ago, he cammed up on somebody's show and said he was 59. Well, no camera slip this time. He actually
straightened up, pulled his hair out the ponytail that he has it in, put it, out so you can see this nigga got a head full of long hair. he looked like he, like native, but he said that he's black, and he's biracial. But yeah, I was in the clouds, because y'all know I be in a lot of people's clouds. But I was in the clouds passing by Aunt T's chat while I was working on content for my channel, and I was listening, and Ruth Demp dropped down in his chat and said it. So, but Beasley lived in California. Matter of fact, he lived in Southern California, the Los Angeles area. I don't know. I'm just gonna wait and see if more people say it, But he hadn't been on for a minute, and I remember people were saying, anybody heard from Beasley? So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so I hope he's, I hope that it's not true, but if it is, prayers to his family. Yeah, prayers to the family. Yeah, yeah, I mean, I don't see any lives going on about it yet. People were saying something like yesterday, but today was the first time I actually saw somebody drop into somebody's chat that I actually knew saying it. So, hopefully it's not the truth, but for me, that's just, it's scary, y'all. I mean, I don't pretend to be a spring chicken up on here. I can't help the fact that I'm young looking. But the truth is, and thankfully I'm healthy. In Jesus' name, the Most High. But I'll be 60 on my next birthday in less than a year. So I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. So much other stuff that's going on in the industry. So much more going on. Let me see what you said. Yeah, it is. If it's true, it's sad. I mean, we've lost quite a few people with the black and the beef sectors. So, the black beef sector as it is now. It's, But I guess I'll find out. Drop in a few people's chats, see if anybody knows anything. If anyone goes live. But hopefully it's not, and he's still around to be a pain in people's behind. But in other news, so I was over in someone else's chat earlier today, and I had to leave, y'all. Y'all know I can't stand old folks TV. I can't stand this man. To me, he is so effing disrespectful to women. He's always talking about it's because he gives respect where it's due. Nigga, you're disrespectful. So anyway, he came into someone's chat, so I went to the bushes because I did not want to be seen in the chat while this man was up on the platform. I wasn't the only one who left either. Let me just say that I was not the only one who left because this particular, content creator, most of her supporters, we can't stand him. He's not a friend of hers, but you know how now he's making the tour, trying to clean up behind being exposed. Do y'all know that this man is still trying to say he's a Mason? I don't know what else. I don't even understand this. He's still saying it after everything. After, Brother Arca got up on Kimmy's platform earlier that day. Verified that neither he or that other dude and this Regent is just still out here with the mess. He is definitely with the shit. He's definitely with it. I'm just, because this ain't my business, and I don't stir the pot. I just left the chat, and it's not there anymore because the content creator knows about what's going on, with him in these YouTube feeds. So the chat was taken down. So, but I'm sure if he was saying it in that chat, he's saying it everywhere. He's saying it on his platform. He's saying it everywhere. Hey, Red Wings. Red Wings. Did you hear something about Beasley for president having passed? That's what I'm hearing today. That's what I'm hearing today. But yeah, so much has come out in regards to old folks. I don't even understand how this man is still coming on here talking all this ish. If I were him, you heard it too, Red Wing. Oh, man. Hey, Miss Tutu Thing Thing. That's really just that's I mean, when people aren't on the platform for a minute, I hate to say it, because of what's happened in the last couple of years, now people always start to think there's something might be going on. Well, if it's true, R.I.P. Beasley, R.I.P. Now back to this lion scum that's up on this platform. So, this Regent is still out here after being exposed multiple times as not being a brother in the fraternal Masonic order. Y'all know I don't like using the N-word, but that's what he is. Let me see. I know, and really what's going on is, in my opinion, this man is really being a black eye on Freemasonry. And see, those of us who know, what it's about and all of this stuff, and, I'm not going to get into I'm not going to get into the occult, stuff that people tie to it. Not going to do it. We're going to just deal with what they show to the world. Okay? And what they show to the world, nothing about how this man ever acted. I never believed that he was a Mason, and I still don't believe it. I didn't need nobody to verify that for me. But it's sad that this man is going around here doing this mess. And, the sad thing about it is, as I said before, there are some people that are part of the Masonic order that will hurt him if he continues to do what he's doing. Because it doesn't seem to matter that all his business is being exposed. And I listened to one of the replays of one of Clydeva's lives when she was talking about this. And, say what you want about Clydeva. She's not stupid. She was a pharmacy tech. Okay? And she said what a lot of us know, that if he had what people are alleging on the table, then he's a very sick man. Very sick man. And we ain't just talking about diabetes, because they give that to people who have cancer. And if he's taking it and he's not a very sick person, he is a sick person because he's taking that stuff. Because you can't get off of that. You can't get off of it. The way to get off of it is to go out of here. So, either way, but he's still on here talking all this shit. The rumor has it, sir, your property is going to be on the auction block on July the 1st. Because you ain't paid no mortgage. And you ain't paid no water bill. That is just so effing trifling, dude. So effing trifling. Meanwhile, you busy on here calling women hookers and worried about who's wearing her natural hair and who's wearing a wig. And worried about what shade of brown we are. It doesn't matter what we look like. Ain't nobody on this effing platform that wants you, sir, with your broke dick. It just infuriates me that this fool is out here doing this mess. Still, it's just embarrassing. Especially, I mean, it's really not embarrassing to me. It's embarrassing that somebody's on here acting an effing fool like this. It's like, dude, you have been caught. Let it go. Go try to save your house. And if you are really as sick as, based on medication that you take, go take care of your health. Get the F off the line, talking, spewing out hate to everybody. Now, I love to chat when you get up there with the content creator. Because as soon as he started talking that stuff about him being Mason, I had to go. So, I don't even know what he said after that. I came back, basically I muted the chat and walked away from it. And when I saw that he was no longer up there, I rolled it back up and then I came back into the chat. So I don't know what he said, but I'm sure it was more of that, because I hear that he's going around here trying to make Brother Cook out to be a liar. After you gave out information and then you try to make it sound like people don't really. Dude, you've been doxxed. Your government name is out there. And I know for a freaking fact that you cannot join any of these organizations without using your legal name. So the legal name that you have has been found to not be a member of any Masonic order lodge in the state of Pennsylvania. And probably in the entire world. So stop it, sir. And yet and still you still are on this narcissistic thing, that it's all about you. Now I agree, with Diva Tomboyish from the other day about saying if certain content creators didn't address stuff that some of the people in the Black sector wouldn't have anything to talk about because they don't have content. I actually have content. I don't talk about this mess. But I disagree with her about him. Some of the other people, yeah. Okay. I don't think he's driving anything. I really, really don't. There's so much more to talk about than this fool. Right now, we're just watching his demise. I mean, because if he don't get it together by July the 1st, he's going to go. Literally. As soon as they... And allegedly, your neighbors are waiting for the auction so that they can buy your property right from up under you. Because your property is an eyesore and a vile hazard. No running water, you know, sanitation issues. Hey, Uppity. But the reason that I was a little late getting on here tonight, Uppity, rumor, before I go further, rumor in the street is that Beasley passed, sis. So I don't know if it's true or not, but I don't know. But the reason that I was late coming on tonight was because I was working on content. And I literally finished it right before I came on. So I'll be uploading it afterwards, but I finished up the content on autism in prison. And it's really disheartening. Especially, knowing about the one young man who I spotlighted last year, Matthew Rushing. But he's not the only one. He's just the one we know about. And based on the research that I did, only one state, Virginia, probably because they've had 2 men on the autism spectrum in prison in the last 10 years. But they have a law that deals with those on the autism spectrum or suspected to have a developmental disability for there to be made accommodations and things. But the only state, only one. Trust me, I looked. And that law just happened last year, last July. And I believe that was probably a result of what happened with Matthew Rushing. But this is not one of my short videos. It's not 30 minutes, y'all, but it's about almost 15 minutes. It's almost 15 minutes. And I think that there may be some other content on the platform in regards to autism in prison. And I'm going to also go research it. But it's really, really sad because I'm not just talking about here in the United States. I mean, everywhere. Everywhere. In Great Britain, they estimate that it's about 1% of the prison population there, which is, far less than ours. And it was still, they estimated in 2017 that if it was 1%, that was still about 1,000 people. So, and, with the much larger prison population in the United States and the much larger prison population that is minority, and the fact that more Black and brown children are diagnosed with autism, I would say that we probably have at least a 1% in our country, if not more. And I didn't want to think about it from those perspectives, you guys, because autism is not considered like a violent type of developmental disability. But the thing is that you have many people that are on the spectrum that don't have a job and may not have a place to live. And when you don't have a job and you don't have a place to live, we all know what happens. People who are homeless, a lot of times they get caught up into the criminal justice system. So, it doesn't even have to be something, a violent crime. They could have stole some food to eat. So, and end up in prison. Because one of the other things that I did find in my research is that people on the autism spectrum are given harsher sentences than other individuals. And that their autism is not, does not give them, the ability to say that they are criminally insane for a lot of high functioning. Let's see what you guys are saying. How many? Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The thing is that you just don't know. Because autism is not that easy to diagnose. There are people who are not diagnosed with autism until they are well into adulthood. And some people are never diagnosed. In this country, I would say that we're probably a lot better than a lot of other countries. But if I think about it on the continent, I don't even want to think about how many children are on the continent of Africa that are undiagnosed and have autism, but they look at it very, very differently than we do. What you guys are saying? Yeah, it is a shame that when we talk about autism, the poster child for autism is a male. They don't even think about it, even though we have people like Dr. Temple Grandin, they don't think about it. And it's probably because the majority, unfortunately, the majority of the people who have autism are males who are actually diagnosed with it. I think that there would probably be more females if they looked at that's what they have. A lot of times with females, they don't automatically they don't automatically go to autism. Like, I have a cousin who has autism, just like my son. She's in the same age range as my son. One of my first cousins. And in the state that she's in, Texas, they had her as mentally retarded. That girl is not mentally retarded. And I don't think that they have her correctly labeled or correctly had the correct diagnosis in her school record until she was in high school. You know, because for many of the girls that have it, because a lot of times when you're talking of autism, it does affect their verbal abilities. Usually it affects girls more severely because we have more words. We have much more words than males do. Females have many more words. You know, we're just much more verbal. And that's, you know, what it attacks. It doesn't mean that they don't have a communication. It just means that a lot of them are not able to verbally. So you have a lot of girls that are on the spectrum that are more severely affected in their verbal skills. But that's not the case for all. Because like there's several content creators that I follow on YouTube that are women on the autism spectrum. A couple of them are white and one of them is black. You know, and the symptoms of autism don't necessarily display themselves the same in females as it does in males. I mean, you may have similar anxieties and everything, but it just may not always be the same. Let's see what you guys are saying. Let's see what did Raylan say. Yeah. Well, here's what I'll say. With I have met multiple Black women, or you know, teenagers and adult women on the spectrum, and none of them that I have known have like the verbal issues. You know, they're generally higher functioning. You know, one I know, her mom is in a group. She's in college at Pepperdine. You know, and for those of you, you know, I mean, I know Pepperdine doesn't mean a whole lot in other parts of the country, but it's like, you know, Pepperdine is like a West Coast Ivy League. You know, like Stanford is West Coast Ivy League. Pepperdine is considered like West Coast Ivy League because yeah. And this young lady on the autism spectrum is in school at Stanford. I mean, at Pepperdine. And I know another one that's at Loyola. You know, so. But the thing where I think things are more difficult for higher functioning people on the spectrum is social, is social, dealing with social cues, dealing with like nonverbal cues and all of that stuff. You know, like I always talk about, like the fact that I'm crying. If I'm crying, my son doesn't necessarily know that I'm crying because I'm sad. If I'm, if I have an angry expression on my face and I'm pissed off, he doesn't know that. I have to tell him that I'm angry because he can't tell by my facial expression. And that's part of the thing that a lot of people on the spectrum who are high functioning, they miss those kind of cues. Kind of like what happened with, Chris Rock, because I told you guys, whatever it is that he has, it's on the spectrum. It's just not considered. He doesn't understand nonverbal cues. So I really believe that man did not realize that Will Smith was coming up there to bitch slap him. So maybe he didn't know that Jada had alopecia. He still should have known that was a tasteless joke, and it probably wasn't going to go over very well. I don't really want to talk. I'm so sick of that stuff. What I'm sick of is that everyone's trying to drag Jada Pinkett Smith, through the garbage, because you guys don't like his reaction to her quote unquote entanglements with August Alsina. You guys refuse to believe that, people made jokes about the fact that they had an open relationship for years. That was proof that they really did. The reaction. So y'all are mad because we had that reaction when they had some type of relationship. And there wasn't any reason, but now you feel that he should have had the same reaction to his wife being disrespected. To his wife having an affair in their open relationship. And no one wants to talk about the fact that Will himself also had affairs. No one wants to talk about those things because y'all don't know about them. But yes, you do. Or the fact that when it happened, they were kind of on a break. Now, her choice of who she did it with, I'm going to keep giving her a side eye for that one. Side eye for you, Jada. But nonetheless, the situation, they apparently always had this open situation in their marriage. Maybe it's not so open anymore. And hell, maybe we're gonna let that be. Maybe that was Jada's midlife crisis. Men always have midlife crisis, but we don't want to talk about that. I'm fanning y'all. Y'all know I'm over woman of a particular age. And speaking of fans, there's something that I want to do, but I want to talk to my girl Robbie about this, but because I know she does fans, but I want to do a limited edition, like maybe 10 or 15, something like that, where I'm going to hand paint my autism logo all over, like on the fan. And then I would have those as appreciation gifts for members and stuff at different times. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm an artsy person, but I don't know if I want to take on a full-fledged business of selling fans. But I do want to make some, I guess, really creative, original ones that, honor, autism and being an advocate for autism. Maybe I'll give some away, maybe I'll sell some, and then I can give the proceeds of it to one of my favorite autism organizations, like Autism Music, which is in Texas. So, I'm thinking of some things, because I'm thinking of some things that I can have some members. I know we have a small tribe, Dragonflies, but I am going to we're in April, so I am going to probably have a members live this month, y'all. Even if it's just a few people, and it's going to be there for y'all to come back and see. And then as new people join, they'll be able to go and see that members live. I don't know what it's going to be, but there's going to be one. And I'm hoping that I can get these fans that so that I can give them out, because I know how people have the little race with their members, or they have the board that spins their members around so that they can give out cash apps or different prizes. So that's what I'm thinking about. So I hope you guys like that, because I am going to use my artistic hands to make these fans. And I know that I have men who are members and everything. And if a man gets one of the fans, you can give it to your wife, your significant other, or your mother. So I am going to be also promoting my membership more. But speaking of promotion, you guys, it is time for a short commercial break to promote my other channel. So just give me 1 second, and we're going to go into this little commercial break right now, and I'll be back at y'all right after it.
I got something to say. I'm just so sick of hearing everyone complain. I know it's tough and I know there's pain, but hitting bottom is the only way to change. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling. I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing, I'll keep hustling. I've seen a lot of people who don't know what work is. I've seen a lot of people who don't know what thirst is. I've had a taste of evil and tried to cure the sickness. but I just keep my head down and focus on the facts. I'm setting down gravel while you just follow the path. I'll lead them into battle while you're just too scared to act. I'll leave the knife right in my back. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling, I'll keep doubling.
So what are you waiting for? Subscribe. I'll see you on the other side.
I'm back, y'all. You know, I gotta learn how to do my own promotion and stuff up here. You know, speaking of promotion, I am now an affiliate for Moonmarker, and they have CBD and THC and HHC for those states where it's legal. But CBD is legal in all states. And CBD is great for pain relief. And it's one of the things that I use with my son when melatonin is not working. Okay? So I will, when you see the playback of this live, you will see my affiliate link so that you can go check out the website. I will be starting to, as I get them, you know, posting on my community wall whenever I'm having special deals, let you guys know about that, you know, because I'm a natural girl, you know, and CBD is a great, you know, product like for aches, like my aching shoulders, like my aching back from scoliosis, you know, my aching knees from being an athlete. I use like, you know, the rub-on, but the gummies, we use those for my son. Yeah. And, you know, I feel comfortable because he is an adult. Now, I know that some people, you know, that there's a lot of use of the CBD with those under 18, but, you know, that's between you and your physician for your child. My son didn't have any CBD until he was over the age of 18. Well, first of all, it wasn't legal until, how long ago was it? Was it like 2 years ago? Yeah, it's just been in the last couple of years. But before that, we used, you know, the medicinal. We had to use the medicinal for him to get the CBD here in California. We used it, but now he doesn't need medicinal to get it. Are you hip to it too? Yeah. So I will put the link in. I will be putting the link in all of my live streams, and I'll be putting it in all of my videos, you know, just so you guys can go through and get your products. I don't know what you're getting. Don't even worry about that. I have no idea. You know, I've given it to one of my goddaughters who, you know, to get her to maybe do something, maybe switch to edibles so she's not, I don't know, you know. So we'll see if it works. You know, we'll see how that works. But I'll be putting it in the things. If you haven't checked out the Purple Diva Den dropped another spoken word yesterday called The Distance. Please go check it out. It's out there for you. You know, I'm different when I'm on my poetry thing, y'all. I'm different. You know, because when I'm talking about autism, that's a whole different vibe. But my poetry, I think I have maybe one poem that I have a spoken word about autism. Most of my stuff is, about other stuff. About, love, sex, life. Yeah. So, that kind of stuff. But check that out. It's out there. Over there. I think you can get the link in my community tab. Okay. Son, are you going to come over here? Because, I am getting ready to go in a minute. Are you coming? Y'all know how my son is. Y'all know how he is, y'all. He went upstairs. Because he missed y'all the other night because he left. I don't play. Mom doesn't play. Because when I get off of here, I'm going to go and upload the video, schedule it. Come on, so they can say hi.
Say hi.
He just wants to see himself, y'all. Okay. He just wants to see himself. Oh, but news about the new movie that I'm going to be in, Big Girls Don't Cry. There may be a celebrity, not just us, unknown actors. They may be, someone who's in the business. I'll let y'all know if that happens. But for right now, I'm praying. That would be really good for our small, production company. Black woman-owned production company that's putting out this product. So, you guys, I'm getting ready to get off of here because I'm going to go and finish putting together the editing. Well, it's actually edited. I just have to upload it to YouTube Studios, and it will be Artsy Autism Mom Vlog 88, Autism in Prison. And I'm going to schedule it because it's, late. It's the middle of the night on the East Coast. So I'm going to schedule it for the morning. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to premiere it or I'm going to release it. I haven't made up my mind. Because it depends on if I can be there. Because I don't like to premiere them if I'm not able to be in the chat. So but this one is a really good one. Y'all, I trip when I'm putting these together and when I'm putting my poetry together, because I literally put things together, put the videos and pictures and stuff together, and they just go with what I'm saying. It's not pre-planned. I promise you it's not. It's just, I don't know. I guess I'm getting good at this. It's just, I know what's going to look good for this stuff because I'm trying to, to make my videos tell a story when I'm trying to give you guys knowledge. So I hope that I am start to succeed with that. But I will see you guys on Friday for 2 lives. I still think I'm going to do the Purple Diva Den on Friday night. I might change my mind, but for right now, I'm going to do them back to back. I'm gonna go look at my analytics for my lives being at that time, and see if that's a good time or if I should move it to Saturday. But for right now, I'll be on Fridays. I just think Freaky Fridays is, see, Saturday night is the night before I gotta go to church on Sunday morning. And, some of the stuff I be talking is like, no, I don't want it to be the night before I gotta go to church and get up on the altar and be praising and worshiping the Lord. That's the main reason why I chose Friday, because I am back in church. I'm not just in cyber church. But I'll see you guys on Friday. I'll see you guys, I'll see you in these YouTube streets. Rest in peace, Beasley, if this is true in regards to you, sir. And Autism in Prison will be out tomorrow. Until I see you guys on Friday, you guys, let me get my outro together. Peace. I'm out. Thank you guys for coming and spending some time with me. I appreciate it. We try to keep it chill and namaste here. But I'm out. Peace.
Well, guys, that's it for tonight's Not So Random Chat. But I'll see you guys the next time. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out. Peace.